Battle Through the Heavens. Chapter 4. The Yunlan Sect's Engagement-Breaking Attempt. Last time, Xiaoyan's despair over his lost cultivation gave way to an uneasy summons, confronting him with stern elders and mysterious visitors in the clan hall. Now, as the tension mounts, those same enigmatic guests are still at the heart of the gathering, their true intentions slowly beginning to surface.
Inside the main hall, Zhao Zhan and 3 elders sat with the strange old man. The old man struggled, words dying on his tongue. He seemed unable to speak his purpose. Beside him, a refined young woman kept darting glances his way. Zhao Yan listened, growing bored. He shook his head.
Brother Xiaoyan, do you know them?
Xiao Yan felt sleep creep in. Xiao Shuner's slender fingers opened an old book. She smiled.
Do you know who they are?
You do?
Xiao Yan turned, surprised.
See the cloud and silver sword on their robes?
Xiao Shuner smiled.
What?
Xiao Yan felt a jolt. His eyes snapped to the 3. A cloud and silver sword, just as she described, marked their robes.
They're from the Yunlan sect?
Xiao Yan breathed, low and sharp. Xiao Yan hadn't traveled far, but he knew of the Yunlan sect from old books. His Xiao clan lived in Wutan City. Wutan City sat within the Jama Empire. The city's location near the magical beast mountain range made it one of the major cities. But it barely held that rank, almost at the bottom. The Xiao clan held weight in Wutan City, but they weren't the only power. 2 other great clans matched their strength. For decades, the 3 families fought openly and in shadow. No one ever truly won. The Xiao clan controlled Wutan City, but the Yunlan sect dominated the entire Jama Empire. The difference was a chasm. It made sense. Even his stern father spoke of them with fear in his voice.
Why are they here?
Asked, his voice low, a knot of confusion in his gut. Xiao Sunar moved a slender finger, paused.
It might concern you, Brother Xiaoyan.
Me? I don't know them.
Xiao Yan felt a cold ripple. He shook his head. No, that couldn't be right.
Do you know that girl's name?
Xiao Shuner gave the refined young woman opposite a casual glance.
What is it?
Lifted an eyebrow, his gaze sharp.
Nalan Yan Ran.
Xiao Shuner's face twisted into a strange look. Her eyes flicked to Xiao Yan. He stood stiff, muscles locked.
Nalan Yanran? Grand Marshal Nalan Jay's granddaughter? Nalan Yanran of the Jama Empire? She's my fiancé?
Xiao Yan's face tightened, stiff as stone.
Back then, your grandfather and Nalan Ji were fast friends. You and Nalan Yan Ran were born at the same time, so the 2 old men sealed the marriage. But 3 years after your birth, your grandfather died, gravely wounded in a fight. Over time, ties between the Xiao and Nalan clans frayed.
Xiao Suner paused. Xiao Yan's eyes were wide. She let out a small, pleased laugh.
Old Nalan Jie is stubborn and cares immensely for his honor. He agreed to the marriage. Even with your terrible reputation these past few years, he never sent anyone to break the engagement.
The old man's stubbornness is almost endearing.
Zhao Yan shook his head, a wry smile on his lips.
Nalan Jie holds absolute power in his clan. No one dares defy him. But he also loves his granddaughter, Nalan Yanran. Making him break this engagement? That's hard.
Xiao Suner's pretty eyes narrowed, a playful spark in them.
But 5 years ago, Nalan Yanran became a disciple of Yun Yun, the Yunlan sect master. In those 5 years, Nalan Yanran showed incredible talent. Yun Yun dotes on her. When someone grows strong enough to change their own fate, they'll tear down anything they dislike. And sadly, Brother Xiaoyan, your engagement to her is what she dislikes most.
You're saying she's here to break the engagement?
Xiaoyan's face hardened. A furious heat burned in his chest. This wasn't because Nalan Yanran looked down on him. The girl was beautiful, yes, but Xiaoyan wasn't some fool ruled by lust. If they couldn't marry, he would feel only a slight pang. But if she stood before everyone and demanded his father break the engagement, his father, as clan head, would lose everything. His honor, his standing, all would be crushed. Nalan Yanran was beautiful, yes, but also high-born, with formidable talent. Anyone who heard of this situation would call him a toad daring to eye a swan, only to be trampled under her heel. Such talk would not just ruin Xiaoyan. Even his father would become a public joke, his dignity shattered. He drew a cold breath. His hand, hidden in his sleeve, clenched into a fist.
If I were a Doshi now, who would dare treat me like this?
He thought, if Xiaoyan truly had the strength of a Doshi now, even Nalan Yanran, backed by the Yunlan sect, wouldn't pull this stunt. A 15-year-old Doshi was unheard of, a legend in the history of the Dochi continent. They became pillars of the cultivation world. A soft hand slid into his sleeve, gripping his.
Brother Xiaoyan, this is her loss. I believe she will deeply regret her narrow sight someday.
Regret?
Xiaoyan scoffed, a bitter, self-mocking twist on his face.
Me? Do I have the right to think that? Shunar, you seem to know too much. Things you've said, even father doesn't know. How do you know all this?
Xiaoyan's hand patted his sleeve, his voice suddenly sharp. Xiao Shuner stiffened, then only smiled. She said nothing. Xiao Shuner evaded his gaze. Xiaoyan pressed his lips together, frustrated. She bore the Xiao name, but no blood tied them. He'd never even met her parents. His father always clammed up when asked, clearly wary of them, perhaps even afraid. Xiao Shuner's identity remained a deep mystery to Xiaoyan. No matter his questions, the girl always met her with clever, frustrating silence. He had no way to unravel her secrets.
Fine. You win. Keep your secrets.
Xiaoyan shook his head. His expression turned grim. The old man, prompted by Nalan Yanran's insistent glances, finally rose.
So she uses the Yunlan sect to threaten father?
A cold, furious laugh echoed in Xiaoyan's chest.
Nalan Yanran truly plays a cunning hand.